I don't know which psycho Blue Jay fan enjoyed this game today, but holy crap. An afternoon game at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, the last game of this series against the O's, and it was over from the get-go. With Paolo Espino on the hill, we all had a feeling it was going to be pretty painful, and it was. But before we go any further, Oriole fans, I love the way you guys have flooded the page, and I appreciate it as always. The goal is 12,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can do so. I'd love to see your help. You guys have done outstanding already for me, and I greatly appreciate all of it. All right, let's get into this stuff. So first things first, we saw the video from Kevin Kiermaier thanking Blue Jays fan and Blue Jays Nation for everything. It's great to see. And like I mentioned, this game was over from the get-go, but in the ninth inning, there was a moment in time where the Jays lineup, 1 through 9, look, you took Vladdy out, you took Springer out, so I get it. But for the love of God, this was your 1 through 9. Luis De Los Santos making his big league debut. Joylo Pervito, obviously the newest Blue Jay. Leo Jimenez, Spencer Horwitz, Ernie Clement, Stuart Burrow batting 6th. Davis Schneider, Addison Barger, and Brian Servin. That was your 1 through 9 in the ninth inning of today's ball game. Oh my God, that was bad. And with the 10-4 loss to the Baltimore Orioles, the Jays now drop to 50-59 on the season. And let's break some of this stuff down. So, in the bottom of the first inning, as you'd expect, Ryan Mountcastle hits a 2-run triple, making it 2-0 Orioles to start the ball game. Then in the bottom of the second inning, Colton Cowser hitting BP off of Paolo Espino. But in the top of the third inning, Addison Barger takes one deep to right. He's got 2 homers in as many days. His second home run in the big leagues, and he's starting to find himself. I think he had a double in this game as well. He walked once in the game. I like what I saw from Barger today. Then in the bottom of the third inning, Ryan O'Hearn hits a sacrifice fly, and they're adding on, right? It's like, what, 4-2, something like that? 4-1, excuse me, at this point. And then the top of the fourth inning, Addison Barger rips a double to left field to the opposite field. Now, fortunately, went out for a ground rule double. It would have scored 2, but Ernie Clement comes in to score, making it a 4-2 game. And then the top of the fifth inning with an RBI ground out from Vladdy. Springer comes in to score. It's now, just like that, it's kind of getting frisky, right? We're kind of getting into it's now a 4-3 ball game. But then, in the bottom of the fifth inning, the bases loaded, Yerry Rodriguez serving up another session of BP. This time to young fella Jackson Holliday, who hits his first big league homer. And of course, it was a grand slam against the Blue Jays. Yeah. Kid's good, man. He's going to be a good one. Now, he's had an awful start to his young career, but who cares? Like, let's be honest. He has a good week and a half, 2 weeks. Those numbers are great. And we'll forget about the start of his career and start of his season. So, not worried about it. But yeah, grand slam there. And we're like, oh, we thought we could come back in this game? Ha! No. It is now like, it was 8. Hold on, math in my head. 8-3? Something like that. And then Anthony Santander hits an RBI single scoring James McCann, who played today. Dude's a mutant. Made it 9-3, and it was over, right? Brian Servin gets on the base via an error, I guess. And Varsho scores in the top of the 6th inning to make it 9-4. And then Gunnar Henderson in the bottom half of the 7th inning hits an RBI single scoring Colton Cowser. And that's it. 10-4 over and out. That's all she wrote. Now, let's get to the stats because there ain't much to talk about. George Springer, 2 for 4 with a run scored, had a double, so good on him for that, I guess. Joey Lopervito got his first hit as a Blue Jay, went 1 for 5 with a couple strikeouts. And they hit him second today, which is kind of wild. Vladdy, 1 for 4 with an RBI. And Addison Barger, really only the bright spot from today's game. 2 for 3 with a run scored, 2 RBIs, a home run, and a walk for Barger. Numbers are starting to creep up there. They're still not great, but he's making strides, and he had a pretty good series against the Orioles. Let me quickly go to his game logs. There it is, right? So he went, his last 4 games have been decent. He went 2 for 4 with a double in the Texas game. That was the piss missile line drive to the gap. Went 1 for 4 with a run scored in game 1 of this series. And was that the home run? Hold up. No, yeah, that was a home run. He had 3 RBIs in that one. He went 1 for 4 in yesterday's ball game, and then 2 for 3 with a run scored, a double, and a walk today. So you look at his last 4 games, he's got 2 homers and 2 doubles. He's looking better, and it's against the Texas Rangers, which not great, but But all three of the 4 games against the Orioles. Not bad at all for Addison Barger recently. Let's see if he can continue this thing moving. All right, 7 hits total for the Blue Jays, 11 strikeouts, walked 4 times. And let's get to this pitching staff, shall we? Paolo Espino, for God's sakes, I don't know how this dude's still, I don't know how he's throwing big league innings for this team right now, but it's because we need him. Him and Ryan Yarbrough are going to be having spots in this rotation. That's kind of where we're at. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 4 runs, all were earned, had a strikeout, walked 3, and allowed a home run. Not great. Yuri Rodriguez continues to completely stink as he went an inning, allowed 3 hits, 5 runs, all were earned. Obviously, allowed the grand slam, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a home run. It's funny. They're going to ask Jackson Holliday down the road, who'd you hit your first big league homer off of? And he'll be like, Yuri Rodriguez of the Toronto Blue Jays. And everyone's going to be like, who? It's going to happen. Ryan Burr went a clean inning. Looked like he tweaked his back a little bit, but did finish the inning. Went an inning, allowed a hit and a walk. Did strike out the side, though. Zach Pop went an inning, allowed a couple hits and a run. And Eric Swanson threw a clean inning, but did allow a hit and a walk in his 1 inning of work. That's it for me. All right, we got a day off tomorrow, thank God. And then Friday, open up a series in the Bronx against the Yankees. Lovely. Marcus Stroman, Kevin Gausman in Game 1. Jose Barrios versus Carlos Rodon in Game 2. And the finale, God, I don't know for the Blue Jays. Who knows what's going to happen there, all right? So, you know, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and, Barger and the game being over, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not done so already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, obviously, Jays edition. Friday in the Bronx against the Yankees. Stroman, Gausman is the matchup there at 7:05 at Yankee Stadium. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game at all. We'll talk to you guys then.